us live.
It's probably my last time.
On my YouTube channel, go to my website, thelockerroom.BillySchwein.com. Scroll down, you can see us. We have StreamYard, and we're on the YouTube channel there. You can check us out. Hey, Mike Carlin, before we get started, it's been a lot of fun at the Caesars Sportsbook all season long. And I want to thank you for facilitating that. Also, the people here at Tropicana, in particular, Joe Genta.
Yeah, Joe is a classic guy.
Yeah, man, real nice
people
guy.
Who know Joe in town and outside of town, they'll tell you he's a straight shooter. But the best part about not just a businessman, he's a great guy.
Yeah. And you know what? The atmosphere is here. We've had people stop by that listen to the show throughout the whole season, stop by and say hello to us, come in, during the show.
Oh, they get excited.
Yeah, they get excited.
They want to know what our picks. They're listening to our picks.
Yeah,
they're listening to our picks from Vegas.
But it's week 17 in the NFL. And last night, Josh, the Detroit Lions go down to the Dallas Cowboys by a point. Did you have a poll? I think you had a Twitter poll last night.
Well, 97.3 did, yeah.
Okay, so we want to read the results of that because I didn't see the results this morning, but I participated in that. I was shocked at the early results.
Well, let's pull up the latest results. I'll pull it up at 973 ESPN.
The question was...
somebody posted it and it wasn't me, all right? So I can't take credit for it personally. But the station official...
Twitter poll question.
Now, see, here's the problem. Someone posted another poll this morning.
Okay.
Some ghost individual. So the poll question from yesterday referring to was, who are you rooting for tonight, Eagle fans? Eagles give you the number 2 seed with a Dallas win. Eagles take the NFC East with a Dallas loss. 49% wanted the Cowboys to win. 51% wanted the Lions. Now,
when I checked in, it was like, I think it was 80-20 in favor of the Lions. People still don't want the Cowboys to win.
It almost was 50-50.
Yeah, now it's almost 50-50, but
yeah,
they can't be true fans. I mean, that's the only thing I can think
I
of.
couldn't find myself, like my brother Bobby and I, as we watched the games last night, we watched the Sixers and the Cowboys and the Lions. We were talking about it, like, who are you going to vote for? Like, I'm not rooting for the Cowboys. I would like to see the Lions lose, but either outcome wouldn't move my meter one way or the other.
But you want to play at home, right? As many games as you can. Well, then you had to have Detroit lose.
Right.
You have to have the Cowboys win that game.
Right.
That's all there is to it. Then you can hate them afterwards.
Yeah.
But they had to win last night, and they did.
So now we have the Eagles in a good spot if they can win out, and hypothetically maybe if the 49ers win.
Listen, it's all in Philadelphia. If the Eagles win out, they control everything. Don't leave it up to anyone else, okay? Don't hope for the Cowboys to lose next week. Don't hope for the 49ers to lose. You do your job, and you don't have to worry about all the excess stuff, okay? I mean, at the end of the day, if you're Philadelphia, do your job. That's what you got to be worried about. And last night's a perfect example. The Lions should have won the game, but the referee is an imbecile. He wasn't paying attention. He designated the wrong guy checking in for for the whole play was for Taylor Decker, okay, the left tackle. He was lined off the ball so he could pretend like he was blocking, go out for the pass, receive it, 2-point conversion. Lions have a lead by 1 point, but forced Dallas to drive down the field with one timeout, right? Well, the official, not paying attention, made the assumption that 70 instead of 68 should have been the guy checking in for the play to be the option, to be the receiver. He got it wrong. Everyone's trying to explain it to him. 68 clearly came to you and told you you're not paying attention, and the ref says, doesn't matter.
They can't go back to the replay for that, so,
I mean, look, let's be realistic. If the NFL wanted to, someone could have called down and been like, dude,
let's get it right, Carlin? I mean, that's the ultimate. Right. That's the ultimate goal. Get it right.
When the games are on the line like this,
can't make those mistakes.
We have so many cameras and so many microphones and so many stoppage clocks for everything. You're telling me when the game's on the line like that, someone can't say, "Hey, wait a minute, something's wrong here."
Right. Okay. Yesterday's show, we did our year in review, and I thanked a lot of people. But now I want to take time to thank you, Mike Carlin, for all you do for the show through the 2023 year. We had a lot of fun. Let's keep it going. Josh Hennig, as always, you're invaluable. We can't without you, my show doesn't work.
So I've been told.
And and so I really appreciate it and look forward to 2024.
Can't hear you.
So we got a great show lined up today.
By the way, we're already up to 3 people now who don't notice that we have headsets on, microphones, and there's a sign in front that says the locker room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN.
Well, if people
So that
tells
tells
you part
you
of the show, Josh.
people no, they don't want to be part of the show. They're just not paying attention. But that's what happens when you come to Tropicana, Atlantic City. You're so ensconced in these 1 million TVs in front of you, Caesars Sportsbook, that you have no self-awareness of anything else around you.
We got a great show lined up as always. We get the keys to the game with Fox 29 News sports anchor Scott Grayson. However, Scott is on assignment today. I believe he's up at the game. We just saw him on television. And we're going to talk with the Eagles beat writer for NJ.com and NJ Advanced Media, Chris Franklin, who's down there every day reporting. So he's got his thumb on everything.
He'll have the inside scoop.
He'll have the inside scoop. Josh Hennig, and then of course, in hour 2, it's our fantasy football guru Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar and Restaurant. We got a big show lined up today. It's New Year's Eve. We're here at the Tropicana in Atlantic City. We're at the Caesars Sportsbook. It's starting to fill up already. Remember, the Eagles play 1 o'clock today, which is a rarity, but that's the way it is. And
First
we're all
time
excited.
since October.
First time since October. I want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing with the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227.
Your ultimate game day experience awaits you at Caesars Sportsbook at Tropicana, Atlantic City. Watch and bet on your favorite NFL teams all season long. With 180-plus seats, VIP booths, massive screens, the Caesars Sportsbook at Tropicana is the place to be. Book your experience at Caesars.com/AC.
I'm here to tell you about the Stanton Insurance Group. SIG Protection are the what-ifs keeping you up at night. Life is full of surprises, but with the Stanton Insurance Group, you'll never be caught off guard. Whether it's protecting your home, automobile, or business, Stan will help you select the right insurance coverage at the right price to give you and your family peace of mind when you need it the most. Visit sigprotection.com for a free quote today. That's sigprotection.com. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here as we broadcast live for the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, Danny Ryan back in the studio right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. It's week 17, and the Eagles are bringing in the new year by hosting the Arizona Cardinals. New Year's Eve at the Link.
Here comes the rush. They've got him! Jalen Carter.
Eagles Radio Network coverage begins New Year's Eve at noon. Merrill and Mike call all the action starting at 1 p.m. This is South Jersey's official home for Philadelphia Eagles football. 97.3 ESPN. Brought to you by
GMS Law. Make the right call with 4 convenient locations to serve you and at gmslaw.com. Boardwalk Honda. Shop our lineup of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned Hondas online at boardwalkhonda.com. The Fan Zone at Sun Valley Pools. Unique fan gear and gifts for every fan of every team. Cape Regional Health System. Your healthcare partner for a healthier life in Cape May County. Jersey Shore Federal Credit Union. Choose better banking. And South Jersey Gas.
97.3 ESPN FM is your official home in South Jersey for Eagles football.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Winning means keeping our community safe. I'm Hassan Reddick, linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles. 59% of our adults report experiencing gun violence or know someone who has. Just like we focus on our training, we need to focus on proper gun storage.
Firearms should be locked out of reach of children and only accessible by you.
If you notice any warning signs of violence, speak up. Tell someone who can help.
Let's tackle gun violence together. Visit CamdenCounty.com/gun safety to learn more.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical. They're number one.
The power's out at our house. Coffee table. But since our family has storm-ready Wi-Fi from Xfinity, we can stream or game in the dark. Oh, who moved the couch? So that's what we're doing right now, in fact, is I try and feel around for a seat. Ah, here we go. Oh, cactus? Can I get a little help over here?
Yeah, bro. Just let me finish this boss battle.
Sure, go ahead. Medic!
Now you can get fast, reliable internet on the Xfinity 10G network and get storm-ready Wi-Fi when you upgrade, so you can stay connected for up to 4 hours, even when the power goes out. Only from Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Storm-ready Wi-Fi limited to customers within range of 4G LTE cellular signal. Speeds reduced to 30/7 megabits per second. Actual speeds vary. For more details, visit Xfinity.com/stormready.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Live for the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana for Week 17 in the NFL. But most importantly, Eagles-Cardinals. It's a big game, Mike Carlin. A rare one-o'clock game, only 3 on the schedule this
3
year.
all season, and that's just going to wrap it up for the Eagles. You know what the Eagles' record is? The last 10 games at home?
What is
9-1.
9-1, yeah.
9-1.
And I got to tell you, Josh, even though in my article that I write every Friday that you edit for 97.3 ESPN.com, I may mention the fact that, you realize we are pretty lucky. I mean, since in Philadelphia's advanced to the playoffs for the 3rd straight season, 18th time overall under Jeffrey Lurie's ownership, dating back to 1994. But since 2000, since the year 2000, the Eagles are tied for the 2nd most postseason appearances, only behind New England. And New England's on the down. Like, if you look at they're trending down,
Right.
and the Eagles are still trending up.
New England's in trouble.
Yeah, look, Philadelphia's in a good place. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it until the cows come home. Eagle fans need to be grateful for what they have, because a lot of other fan bases wish they had what Eagle fans have. And I think sometimes Eagle fans don't appreciate how good they have it.
That being said, we're still starved for championships. We've only had 2, really. I mean, we've had the Phillies in 2008 and the Eagles in
2017.
2017.
Flyers haven't won since the 70s.
And the Flyers haven't won since 70s.
Sixers haven't won since 83.
83. So, yeah, while we are lucky and it's a good time to be living, being a Philadelphia sports fan, Mike Carlin, we need a championship, man.
It's not good enough just to get there.
See, and this is a microcosm of this whole year. We were have so high expectations.
You got to taste of.
Losing to the Chiefs last year in the Super Bowl by 3 points. Getting this. We're not getting what our expectations. They haven't delivered, so we're a little spoiled.
Remember, okay, offense coordinator different, defense coordinator different. We never got hurt last year. We got hurt this year.
Yeah,
sacks are down. Our best player Hurts is not playing at 100%. They don't want to talk about it, but that's just reality. With all those things going, look where we are still.
And that's right. So, I've always been pessimistic, but you just nailed it, Mike. With all those things that you just said, we're still 11-4.
11-4. We're going to wrap up the division.
Right.
Okay. I mean, we'll be okay.
All right. Well, but today, with that being said, and by the way, I want to give a shout out to Johan, who's in the stands in the crowd here today. The place is filling up here at the Caesars Sportsbook. Jimmy's here.
Jimmy's here from
He's
mainland.
always here from mainland. And we have people walking by saying hi. Place is packing up. It's the place to be for New Year's Eve.
It's a fun place.
But like I said, our expectations were up here. They haven't delivered. We're still 11-4. We could wrap up the division. I just want to see more today. Today's the day. If they could come out, Josh and Mike, if they could come out, Danny, and they can play a 95% error-free football game, not turn the ball over, and Jalen Hurts just makes it look easy. Like doesn't like against a 3. What are they? 3-12 against a 3-12 team.
That's what I was going to say. If we're worrying about a team that's 3-12, stop talking about the playoffs.
Right, then it's not even.
You're going to make the playoffs and you're going to get knocked out. Okay,
right.
This is the kind of game they're going from west to east. The time difference. 3-12, their season is done.
Right.
They're playing guys that are praying that they make the team next year.
Or auditioning for another team.
Exactly. So this is the kind of game you dominate from the start to the finish and get through this game with no injuries.
Let's get Danny Ryan's to take here. Danny, am I correct into saying that like it's like finishing a meal and not like being happy with the way you make all that preparation. Right, it takes like 3 hours to prepare a meal. It only takes 10 minutes to eat it.
That's quite an analogy. Yeah, I mean, this team. Josh is right in the extent, we got to be grateful for this team and how winning the Philadelphia Eagles have been the past few seasons. But you're right. I mean, it's been sloppy all season long, and eventually you just want them to blow a team out and overall just establish that confidence in them heading into the playoffs. So hopefully they can do that in the final 2 games, but didn't look like that last week on Christmas Day.
Now, Josh, Avonte Maddox is active.
He was activated yesterday to the official roster, and so he will be good to go, which will be a welcome addition for the Eagles defense. Let's be realistic, guys. The secondary has been problematic this year, and I know Maddox doesn't fix all your problems, but now
he brings leadership.
Well, I don't know about leadership, but he definitely brings he is your best nickel cornerback.
Yes.
And he is a versatile player who now you got 2 weeks for him to get back in the game shape and for Patricia to learn how to utilize him best.
But when I say leadership, I don't mean just like rah-rah leadership. I mean, when people see him out on the field, it might give him a sense of calm. Like he's back there.
Well, that's not leadership. That's a sense of calm. That's stability.
No, but when you have someone like that, a veteran in presence in the huddle, like when you huddle up, you see him. That's leadership.
I don't think that's
in
not
a way,
leadership.
right?
No, you're stretching
I know what you're going.
Merriam-Webster would argue with that point.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about stability. You're talking about someone you can rely on. You're just talking about somebody who.
But it puts another person that's
been there.
That's been there. Has won. You know what I mean? It's been through the wars.
Yeah.
You can look when you see
the other. I think what he means, Josh. The other veterans that are in that huddle, they're not looking at a guy saying, "Oh my!" In the back of their head, they're saying, "Oh my God, we got to watch out for him. We got to help him out." They don't have to help him out. Right. I think that's what he's thinking. That's a good thing. Okay?
To me, in a way, that's leadership in a way because he's a solid player.
Yeah,
he's something like you said. You look around the huddle and you don't have to worry about that guy.
I'm never letting you teach an English class.
I'm not.
Stick to history.
I'm a
history
major.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got how I give you guys a question. I try to give you a question every week. You ready for this one?
You turn over my paper.
Notes. Most receiving yards in a single season. AJ Brown broke it this year. Okay.
He
beat Mike Quick, who was number 2.
Okay.
The third best was AJ Brown last year.
Right.
The fourth best was Deshaun. Who was number 5? None of those names. I'll give you that hint.
Harold Carmichael.
Who is number 5? I'll give you. And if you don't have it, I'll give you the year.
Give me the year.
2014.
Oh, jeez.
Jeremy Maclin.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. Good job, Josh.
Good job, Josh.
Well, you gave me the year. That helped a lot. So.
Yeah.
The Philadelphia Eagles, I'm looking at the schedule. We're down to 2 games left, Arizona and the Giants. The Eagles win today. Since the Cowboys lost, they win the division.
Division's locked.
So I don't want to get caught.
Cowboys won yesterday.
Cowboys won.
Yeah. Now you're going for the number 2 in the conference.
You go for number 2 in the conference.
With Detroit losing last night.
Right.
Now the only way you get number 1.
So do they play all their starters next week? The Eagles?
Absolutely, because
they should. They want to win the division.
San Fran's got to play.
Well, they can win the division.
You mean conference?
I mean the conference.
San Fran's still got to play the Rams.
Right.
Yeah, and the
Rams are going to be playing to get in.
Exactly. So
you got to play everybody.
Where's that game? Is that game home for the Rams?
Let me double check.
Double check.
That I don't
But
have.
whether it is or not, the bigger point is that the Rams has nothing to play for. And they might be the worst matchup for a team like for the 49ers.
The way they're playing, I won't want to play it. So yes, Billy, you play everybody today. Now you may bring them out if you can in the fourth quarter. It'd be like the Sixers when they're winning by 30-some points going into the fourth. Have you seen Embiid? They rest them.
Right.
You can still do that. Doesn't matter. Remember,
Games
this
in
isn't
San Francisco.
This
next
isn't
week.
college, guys. You don't have to win and worry about the points.
Who do the Rams have today?
Rams play Washington today.
Yeah,
So-
Washington.
So the
Yeah,
Rams,
the Rams play the Giants. 49ers play
Rams are
Washington.
8-7. They win today. They go 9-7. They need to win that the following week against the 49ers.
Yeah.
And that would get them into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're doing if you're the Eagles is, as I said before, you win out, you take care of your business.
Yeah.
Then you turn around and start rooting as hard as you can for the Rams to do their job. And by the way, you know what this means? If Philadelphia and the 49ers, everyone has something to play for, you know what that means? They'll all play at the same time next week. Because the NFL schedules all the people at the same time.
It's going to come out Monday, right? Or tomorrow? Or
Monday or Tuesday.
Monday or Tuesday.
Well, we'll see if the NFL decides to work on New Year's Day if they're too hungover or not.
All right, let me ask you this, guys. Jonathan Gannon's coming back today with his 3-12 Cardinals. Because of their record, because of the Cardinals stink, is there any – it doesn't seem like it's a big deal that people are making a big deal about Jonathan Gannon coming back. Yes, he'll be booed, but it's not – it's going to be a smattering.
It's the way he left.
It's the way he left.
It's the way he left.
Have you put any stock into – I mean, have you put that into your thought process?
No.
You care about that, Josh? Jonathan Gannon?
I think the fans care a lot.
Do
I
you
think
really?
I think the
I really
fans
haven't heard
gonna
that. I haven't heard all that much.
Well, you haven't been listening in 97.3 ESPN all week because there are a lot of people who want. I mean, Nick Sirianni even said it. He wants the fans to be loud.
Yeah, he wants them
Gannon.
to be loud, but I don't know, like, just the people that I deal with and people that I talk with, not necessarily listen on
You need to
sports
meet
radio,
some new people.
but I mean, it hasn't really been a topic of conversation for me, anyway.
Because we have a lot more important stuff to talk about.
Right.
That's the bottom line. But are the fans going to give it to them? Of course.
They're going to
Again,
give.
it's all
That's
about,
our MO.
But when the two coaches meet before the game, you're going to see a lot of hugging going on.
Sure.
They have respect for each other, Josh.
Oh, there's respect, but at the same time, it's like what Avante Maddox said. He's like, look, he said, we have a job to do this week, and we don't care you as our coach last year. We got to beat him this year.
Yeah, when we talk to former players like Clemick or Brad Quast or whoever we talk to if we have on the show, that stuff doesn't resonate.
It's in the past.
It's in the past. They don't care.
I mean, well, look, some guys do. Like, for example, did you guys hear Jalen Miller talk this week about what happened to him?
Oh, yeah. Do you have Bill O'Brien stuff?
Yeah. How Bill O'Brien said you can't play quarterback. You shouldn't be a quarterback. Change your position.
Right.
So he's been holding that grudge ever since.
Yeah, that's true too.
Some of these guys, they do. So who knows? Maybe there's a guy on the Eagles right now that John Gannon told him.
Yeah, pissed him
off. Maybe that's the guy who hurts Kyler Murray today. Comes around the edge and puts a little extra hurt on the quarterback.
Hey, they always have some animosity for a coach that either cuts you or doesn't give you a fair shake.
Didn't think you were good enough.
Look, Mike, they're coaches and players are humans being just like we are, right? They have personality conflicts or
they do.
It's politics in the locker room.
Yep.
You could be a good quarterback or a good player, it doesn't matter, and the position coach doesn't like you.
Yep.
You're not going to get a fair shake.
Yeah, you move on.
Yeah, it's called politics, right? All right, so we got a big game today at 1:00. We're broadcasting live at the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana. It's New Year's Eve, and of course, the Sportsbook is starting to load up. People coming in. I want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227.
Experience the best of the NFL season in Tropicana, Atlantic City with Caesars Sportsbook, multiple sports bars, all under one roof. Tropicana is the ultimate game day destination. Bring your friends, grab a beer, cheer on your favorite teams. Now's the time to make a game plan and reserve your seats. Learn more at Caesars.com/AC.
I'm here to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. They're in Brigantine. Tonight's the place to be. It's going to be a fun time. ringing in the New Year's at La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine. They open this summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian-American seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. Every Thursday night is Brigantine night. Live music from 6 to 9 p.m. One free signature pizza per table. Drink specials include $2 Miller Lite, $3 Peronis, $4 house wines. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room as we talk to Chris Franklin, who's filling in for Scott Grayson today for the keys to the game. You're listening to the locker room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, Danny Ryan back in the studio as we broadcast live for the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Football playoff semifinals. First at the Rose Bowl game, number 1 Michigan faces number 4 Alabama. Then at the All-State Sugar Bowl, Washington undefeated. Second-ranked Washington faces number 3 Texas.
Texas is back is not a punchline.
The college football playoff semifinals. Coverage begins New Year's Day at 5 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
It's College Bowl season on 97.3 ESPN. South Jersey's home for the College Football National Championship game.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Hi, this is Brian Propp, Flyer Hall of Famer. My wife, Eileen, and I opened a new health business in Marlton, New Jersey called Prime IV Hydration and Wellness.
Prime IV offers a range of IV hydration therapies designed to enhance your well-being, appearance, and performance. Look better, feel better, and perform better. Did you know that when you take oral vitamins, you only get 20 to 30% of the nutrient? IV therapy provides 100% absorption immediately into your bloodstream. Call us today at 856-545-1122 to get a free consult from our registered nurses. Again, 856-545-1122 to book your appointment or follow us on Facebook.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste. It's all my baby place. Randazzo's Pizza, this one right here. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you find.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
I hate free money and finishing first. Said no one ever. At Raceway Nissan, you'll finish first during the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Finish first with 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 90 days. Plus, get complimentary oil changes for up to 3 years with every new vehicle. Right now, finish first by leasing a 23 Nissan Altima for $259 a month. Stop by Raceway Nissan today or visit online at racewaynissanNJ.com. Approved credit. Offer ends 1/2/24.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
Back broadcasting live from the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana for Week 17 in the NFL. Happy New Year, everybody! And as the sportsbook starts to fill up here, Carlin, we got Giants fans,
Giants fans right in
we
front
got
of us.
Eagles fans, we even got a
Chicago
Cubs
are in the house.
Look at him; he's getting his bets in. This is a place to be. You can feel the enthusiasm build for New Year's Eve, and of course the Eagles at 1:00 against the Arizona Cardinals, the 3-12 Arizona Cardinals. Now, each and every Sunday we get the keys of the game with Fox 29 News anchor Scott Grayson. But today we're going to get the keys of the game with Eagles beat writer from NJ.com and NJ Advanced Media, Chris Franklin, sponsored by Blitz's Market, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the Locker Room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's Markets, 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the Locker Room Eagles beat writer Chris Franklin from NJ.com. Good morning, Chris. Now, Chris, you came very highly recommended by my very good friend and producer, Josh Hennig. He says you're down there every day, so I just think this is a great opportunity for you to shed light on the Philadelphia Eagles. And we started the show off today, Chris, by saying that we haven't been satisfied yet with a big, dominating win. Are we going to see that today? Now, rumors going around that A.J. Brown he's been truculent with the media. He hasn't really been speaking to the media, if you will. You're down there on a daily basis, Chris. What's the atmosphere down there? Right. Well, Chris, let me ask you this. I mean, you're down there. You get a sense that he said he's not talking to the media because he has nothing nice to say, but he is talking. He is interacting with his teammates. He's interacting with the media. He just doesn't want to be quoted as saying anything like that's
negative.
Negative, I guess.
Hey, Chris, it's Josh. Long time no talk. How you doing over there? Sticking with the offense, I want to ask you, because Brian Johnson was talking to you guys this week, and one of the things the media asked him about was the fans who are chanting, run the ball, and he gave a very nonchalant answer. But the Eagles did actually get some running rhythm last week. The Cardinals are the worst run defense in the NFL, so should this be a big game for DeAndre Swift? Don't tell Billy that. Billy doesn't want to hear about Kenny Gainwell. But the other side of it is, this offense finally scored 30 points for the first time since the Buffalo game last week. We know what this offense is capable of. So, is this a game where maybe they don't score, 40, 50 points, Chris, but is this a game that can help them get on track? Because let's be realistic. We're 3 weeks away from the postseason. The way things are looking right now, they will be playing in the first round.
We're talking with Chris Franklin. You can follow him on Twitter, X @CFranklin News. He's with NJ.com, NJ Advanced Media. We want to thank you for filling in for Scott Grayson. We get the keys to the game with Scott Grayson, brought to you by Blitz's Markets every Sunday throughout the football season. You said you don't want to see any turnovers, but what side of the ball do you think is more important? Because if you look at the Eagles' defensive rankings, 20th total defense, 27 against the pass, 25 points per game in the league. They rank. So their defense, I want to see a shutdown defensive day today, Chris. Yeah.
Chris, speaking of the defense, talk to us about Avonte Maddox, finally activated yesterday officially. So he is going today. What is a realistic expectation for Maddox today?
Yeah. All right, Chris Franklin, every Sunday, Scott Grayson gives us the keys to the game for a victory. It's you're on the spot. Give us the 3 keys to the game, and we'll get your prediction afterwards. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, I like that. I mean, obviously, we want to limit the turnovers as well. That's like a staple, right? Don't turn the ball over, you win. All right, Chris, give us your prediction for Week 17, 1:00 game against the Arizona Cardinals. $31-16. I love it. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for doing the segment today with us. Happy New Year to you and yours, and let's go Birds. There he is, Chris Franklin. You can follow him on Twitter, X at Franklin.
C. Franklin News.
C. Franklin News. At C. Franklin News. Of course, Chris writes for NJ.com and NJ Advanced Media. Thank you, Josh, for facilitating that. The keys to the game with Scott Grayson is sponsored by Blitz Market. Blitz's Market's located at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's Markets, 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Go down and say hello to Dave and Joe Newman.
Fall into fun this season with a getaway at Tropicana in Atlantic City. Rake in the savings with incredible hotel deals. Indulge in restaurants and revel in exciting nightlife and entertainment. Book your Tropicana getaway today at Caesars.com/AC.
The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchase. From the shortest center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey, PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey and attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give him a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. We're broadcasting live from the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana for Week 17 in the NFL. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. with Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN with Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, and Michelle Small.
Rye toast, the best toast, right? Would you agree with that?
Rye's terrible.
Rye's terrible?
Toast. No, I think he's got a point there. I think.
Why are you looking at me like that, CC?
No, because you're the only one that thought that quite
Dan and I like rye toast. What's the number one toast for you? If you have to get a toast, like with your eggs or whatever.
Sourdough, easily.
Sourdough.
Brought to you by the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Hey, it's number 59, Seth joining. Join me on the Bet Park Sportsbook app, and you're in the zone.
BetParks is the official casino and sportsbook app for the real Philly fan and the only app I recommend. Bet more than the score. Bet player performances like total passing and rushing yards. Bet total team touchdown. Bet who scores a touchdown. And nobody does live in-game betting better than BetParks. Bet on the action as it happens. Join me right now and download the BetParks Casino and Sportsbook app. New customers make a winning $10 bet and get $125 in bonus sportsbook bets back. Must be a winning bet, and bonus bets must be wagered once. The BetParks Sportsbook is the only sports betting app that I recommend. Live betting, parlays, props, teasers, they have it all. Like me, I'm sure that you love to play, you love to win. You bet. BetParks.
Must be 21 in NBA, New Jersey, Ohio, Maryland. Number 1-800
Thousands of stores across the country are pulling brand name cold and allergy products off the shelves. Why? Because an FDA advisory panel recently determined that a drug they contain, oral phenylephrine, is ineffective as a nasal decongestant. Navage offers a drug-free solution that's fast and highly effective at relieving nasal congestion caused by colds and allergies. Navage uses suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out of the other nostril to help suck out allergens, mucus, and germs. Nasal irrigation works, and Navage makes it quick and easy. But more than anything, it helps you breathe better. Don't waste your time or money on products that are ineffective. Trust drug-free Navage for fast relief to help you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Come to Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City in Pleasantville for unbeatable deals or visit online at SpringfieldMitsubishiAC.com. Visit them today and experience the sure way to buy a car.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Caesars Sportsbook at the Tropicana here in Atlantic City. New Year's Eve. Where this place is so back up, Josh. Ricky Spackman and his lovely wife Liz were here, and you have friends stopped in. This place is packed up. Jimmy's here.
My daughter.
Gohan.
Yeah, my
Is
daughter.
that your daughter?
Yeah, the famous Sky is here.
Yeah,
Sky is in the
The
house.
Sky's in the
My
house.
boyfriend Zach.
And it's a 1 o'clock. It's New Year's Eve. This is fun, Josh. Isn't this fun?
Listen, there's
That's what it's all about, Carlin.
Well, this is why you need more 1 o'clock games, because people actually, come out to businesses and want to
Yeah.
fraternize them for the Eagles game.
This is the place to be, Carlin. Centrally located. New Year's Eve. You don't have to drink. You
One
don't have to
house.
drive.
Under
You're
one house.
Under one roof right here. I gotta send another shout out. My mom and the ladies. How about this, Mike? We're a sports show. We got these elderly women at the shores in Ocean City, the Ocean City Methodist. Listening and watching us on the YouTube channel.
It's a beautiful thing,
Isn't
right?
that fun? It's fun. I mean,
Modern technology,
sports,
man.
You know what, Mike? And I say this often to you guys. Sports galvanizes our community, right? When the Eagles are winning and we're having fun and everybody comes, seems like you got a sense of community.
Especially when you're winning,
Yeah,
Bill.
especially when you're winning. Keep it winning, right?
Everybody's
winning cures all.
Most of the time, except for the Eagles, apparently, because half this. You know what's weird? Let me ask you guys a question. Can you guys, and I want to know just honestly from both of you two, there's no right answer here. It's more like just a perspective question. What do you guys think, Mike Carlin, Billy Schweim, was the biggest complaint that I got this week when I was on the radio?
You want to go first, Mike?
Sure. Probably not playing up to everybody what we think their potential is for the team.
Jalen Hurts not playing well.
Most people complain about the offense.
Yeah.
The offense scored over 30 points. So are we just never going to be happy?
They scored they scored 30 points against the Commanders, 34.
They scored 30 points.
38 against the Washington Commanders. They scored 37 against the Bills.
Yep. And that was
Okay.
it.
And they scored 33 against the Giants. So the teams that they scored, with the exception of Buffalo, I mean, are you excited about that?
Well, I mean, that's my question.
But then again, they did score 30 points or more against teams they're supposed to.
Right. So which
there's
is
a
it?
double-edged
So
sword.
are we upset that they're not scoring enough points against these teams? Like, are we what? Like you guys mentioned the standard, not playing up to their potential. What to you would equal that today?
Carly, you want to go first? Because
Today, in my mind, this should be like a 42-10 score.
Yeah.
42-10.
I agree with you.
I'll give them a fluke touchdown, a tip pass, a run back, something, but maybe a field goal in the first quarter. But this is a 42-10 where at halftime we know this game's over.
I want to follow up on what Mike Carlin said. I want to see Jalen Hurts throw for 366 yards. I want to see 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I want to see him run the ball hardly at all, like maybe 14 yards only because he had to scramble out of a few things. But like Mike said, Josh, I want a 42-10 win, and I want to see the engine working. You know what I mean? I want to come away from this game ready to celebrate at Mike Gill's party tonight.
But then what's the bare minimum? Because obviously that's shooting for the stars. But like, let's say
it's against the Cardinals.
Why is it shooting against a 3-12 team?
Because they haven't done it most of the year.
We're at home.
Now's the time to do it.
This is the game to do it at 42-10. To me, we're not shooting for the stars.
No, I want 42-10.
So if they don't do it, you'll still be unsatisfied.
Oh, absolutely. Guess what, Mike? He's right. If they don't come out and roll this team over and fire on all cylinders like we just described, next week when I come in, I'm not going to be a happy person.
Remember, last week we were worried because it was a division game. This is not a division game. Right. We always say throw everything away when it's a division game.
So you don't count John Gannon knowing the team at all?
No.
Factor in at all?
By the way, my brother Bobby and I got a big argument last night. He didn't care about the outcome of last night's game. He says, you know what? The Eagles are the Eagles, what they are. If they didn't do enough during the regular season to get the number 1 seed, then they deserve to have to play the extra game or the extra road game. You're going to have to win the hard way.
Guys, this team's bad. This is a bad team today, Josh.
Well, they got to roll.
I don't.
Now on the flip side, you know what they could do? The Eagles, they may not show a lot. They may know in their mind, hey, this is a winnable game. There's plays that they have still not shown this year that you're holding until you have to use them.
That's true. Now
today's that day they don't have to use them.
Now to add into your guys' point, there are 2 injuries for the Cardinals we have to mention. Hollywood Brown, he's done for the year, so their best receiver is not playing today. Also, their best defensive lineman, Jonathan Ledbetter, he's out for the rest of the year. So there's even more ammunition.
All the more reason to accomplish what Mike Carlin said. Roll this team, dispose of them early, and make sure that this team going into next week can feel good about themselves. The fans can say, we did what we were supposed to.
Billy's perfect world. He wants to see Marcus Mariota in the fourth quarter handing the ball.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. And you know what? You know what else I want to see real quick? I want to see excitement on the sideline. I want to see the players, how they were looking the first couple games. High-fiving each other, smile, and have a good time. Yeah. Everybody's walking on eggshells with this
New Year's Eve, Josh.
I'm aware. You've told me multiple times today, Billy.
All right, hour 1 is in the books. We're here broadcasting live at the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana. It's been a wonderful year. We're having a lot of fun. When we come back, we're going to talk with Victoria, the beverage manager here at the Sportsbook. All that and more. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, Danny Ryan back in the studio as we broadcast live the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. It's week 17, and the Eagles are bringing in the new year by hosting the Arizona Cardinals. New Year's Eve at the Link.
Here comes the rush. They've got him! Jalen Carter.
Eagles Radio Network coverage begins New Year's Eve at noon. Merrill and Mike call all the action starting at 1 p.m. This is South Jersey's official home for Philadelphia Eagles football. 97.3 ESPN. Brought to you by
Jenkins Plumbing and Heating at jenkinsandsons.com. Piccalilli Inn. Nobody beats the Piccalilli, Route 206 in Chemung. Frank Vincent Windows, Roofing, Siding, and Doors make your home look new again. BMW of Atlantic City. Shop our complete inventory online at bmwatlanticcity.com. Ocean Casino. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. And First Bank of Sea Isle.
97.3 ESPN FM is your official home in South Jersey for Eagles football.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper, and you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
Just clean lines paint. CleanLinesPaint.com. Transform your home with Clean Lines Painting and Power Washing. Right now, get free premium paint. Just pay for their labor to keep their team busy during the winter months when they can only work inside. Call now about their free premium paint for residential work. For a quality job, remember the name.
It's just Clean Lines. Clean Lines Paint. CleanLinesPaint.com.
The holidays are the happiest time of the year. That is, unless you or your loved ones are miserable because of colds, sinus infections, or allergies. This holiday season, give the gift of better breathing with Navage. What makes Navage so effective? Well, unlike cold and allergy drugs that might take a long time to help, if they're effective at all, Navage provides fast relief from sinus congestion in 30 seconds flat. Navage doesn't just relieve symptoms, it attacks the cause by sucking out the germs, allergens, and viruses trapped in your nose that are making you feel miserable. Best of all, Navage does it naturally, without drugs. Wash away your cold and congestion problems this holiday season. Add Navage to your gift list so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier all year long. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
I hate free money and finishing first. Said no one ever. At Raceway Nissan, you'll finish first during the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Finish first with 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 90 days. Plus, get complimentary oil changes for up to 3 years with every new vehicle. And right now, finish first by leasing a 23 Nissan Altima for $259 a month. Stop by Raceway Nissan today or visit online at racewaynissanNJ.com. Approved credit. Offer ends 1/2/24.
We know sports. 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station.
Welcome to the locker room. Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy.
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, it's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana for Week 17 in the NFL. It's the locker room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, Danny Ryan back in the studio. Eagles-Cardinals, 1 o'clock, and Mike Carlin, a rare 1 o'clock game.
1 of 3.
How do you feel about the ones? What's
I
your
love
favorite?
the 1 o'clock.
1
o'clock.
1 o'clock is your favorite?
1 o'clock. No doubt.
How about you, Josh?
Oh, 1 o'clock, because then the rest of the day you can do whatever you want.
I think 2 primetime games a year is would be extended.
I like a Monday night,
Yeah,
a
like
Thursday
one,
night.
right.
But if I had to pick between 1 and 4 or 8:30, 1 o'clock.
This is the side effect of being a good football team. Everybody wants you in the major slots.
And I know when we talk to speak with our weekly guest that we have on, we just ought to incorporate her into our show. This is a holiday weekend.
I don't know if we can afford her.
I know, but the place is starting to pack up. We've got we see all kind of jerseys walking through here, Carlin. Washington, Giants, Jets, Buffalo, Baltimore,
Eagles.
right?
Eagles, more
right?
Eagles coming in.
Eagles coming in now. It's a great time, but it's a great time to be here at the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana. Let's welcome in the beverage manager at the Sportsbook here, Victoria. Good morning, Victoria.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I can feel the excitement, Bill.
Today is one of those special days. It's New Year's Eve. Eagles are playing 1 o'clock. Like you guys said, I can't beat it. It's an exciting day.
I guess you guys like the 1 o'clock games as well, too, because you get started early and maybe get finished a little earlier, too. A little bit.
Victoria.
Here earlier. But
Victoria, on a day like today, today's not a typical day. What time will you leave the building tonight, you think?
so I'm going to go home and take a nap in a little bit, and then I'll be back. for balloon drop, ball drop, open
Yeah.
bar. at
So it's a
Boogie.
late night. It's a
It's a
very
late
late.
night.
It's a
And
very
you
late.
get here early in the morning because you got to get us started, right?
Yep.
All right.
So
Tell us what's going on in the. We mentioned this during the early part of the show. You don't have to drive anywhere. You come here, everything's centrally located. I mean, this is happening. This is the key. Casino's the place to be here.
yeah, you got sportsbook bar right next to it. You got rooms. You got
Gambling.
hundreds of places to eat.
Spa, whatever you want.
Always
Cool.
things to do.
I love it. And the enthusiasm, Bill. These big screen TVs, we compliment and comment them on each and every week. But the clarity of them but what I like about it, and I'm usually a homer, like to be around.
Yeah, you are.
Eagles. But it's something to be said for a diverse population of different fans from different fan bases.
You get lots of different opinions.
Get a different vibe.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Got a question for you as the beverage manager.
Yes.
And I should have asked you this beforehand, so I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't surprise us.
But I think she's going to be good at this. I can tell. There's all these new drinks that are out there, whether it's, you hear the high noon and this, and the spritzers and the beers. There's one standout that you think sells the most here at Tropicana.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I like the tight end.
It's a mix. That's probably my favorite drink. I'm not gonna lie. But as far as like the seltzers and the ready to drink cocktails,
Just so
they're
many of
all
them.
good. It's really
Victoria,
just what your preference
It
is.
is New Year's Eve.
It is
Victoria.
New Year's Eve.
We might have to celebrate a little bit.
I
here,
am going home
Carlin.
to take a nap. So
Can you mix?
See,
That's the big question.
See, that's smart because what you're
She is.
doing is you're preparing.
I'm trying to get her to
yourself
give us
for
a
the
drink.
long run.
I mean,
I'm trying to get us a drink for free here, Josh.
I'm trying to make sure she's awake when she has to do her job.
Yeah.
That's what I'm caring.
yeah, it's tonight. That's the issue. Absolutely.
Listen, I'm going to take a nap after the Eagles game, for goodness sake.
Now, do you have a ball drop per se here? Like, where does everybody go?
So one thing that Tropicana is known for is their balloon drop on the Palm Walk.
Oh man!
So there's about, I want to say close to 5,000 balloons
Wow!
hanging. If,
Oh, that would
when
be
you
wild.
walk out
Confetti and
later, you'll
everything,
see
right?
them. Yep.
Oh
Confetti
man!
cannons, all that. It's
That
a fun
sounds-
time.
That sounds exciting.
And we have fireworks at 9:00 on the boardwalk.
Oh, cool.
So
The
a little bit
question is,
earlier.
are they all red balloons?
No,
So it's not 99 red balloons go by.
no, no.
That's pretty good, Josh.
You like that?
I like
He's
that.
awake
I was
this
like,
morning.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
is.
is awake.
He's got jokes.
Well,
I
Josh
put
is
the
always,
broken
Josh
clock
is
is right
always,
twice a
yeah,
day.
Josh is always awake. He keeps us going. He's our engine. Victoria, we want to thank you so much. I mean, you have personally rolled out the red carpet for us. We've had the opportunity, Mike, to sample all kinds of great
We've
food.
tasted this
Hash
whole
House,
property.
a Go-Go, the Chickies and Pete's, Hooters.
Birdie, Carmine's, it went
Carmine's
on and on.
was one of our favorites, right?
Yeah.
Carmine's. But
The Gastro Pub.
Gastro Pub, Victoria, it's just phenomenal. Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
the drinks that she's brought. Yeah, I mean,
I am a
it's
little
been
thirsty.
it's been perfect.
I
Been
might
perfect.
be able to fix that. For you.
Okay.
Who's the tight end today?
Who is the tight end or the tight end drink?
Yeah, he wants a tight end drink.
Well, Trey McBride is the rookie receiver for the Cardinals. He is their tight end.
He is their
So he's probably the number one threat offensively for the Cardinals. So maybe we can twist that in there, the conversation. somehow.
Maybe.
But Victoria, we want all seriousness. We want to thank you so much. I mean, we look forward to seeing you each and
Thank
every
you.
Sunday morning, and throughout the football season has been a blast. And we thank you so much.
It's been fun with you guys here.
Happy New Year. To
Happy New Year.
All right, there
I'll
she
see
is.
you guys next year.
All right, see you next year. Yes, there's Victoria, the beverage manager, Mike, and I'm serious.
She set the tone. She sets the tone
does.
for the show, for everything. We walk in, Billy, everything's set up.
Yeah.
She's part of the management that's setting all this up, and if there's
And she double checks to make sure we have
she wants to
everything
make
we
sure
need.
that we're on her watch.
Yes.
There's people
But you know what?
watching her.
When I see her, when she comes in, I feel like, all right, the day's starting off right.
Yeah.
Because when you see her, everything's is straight and ready to go.
And if it's not, it's going to be done quick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm so excited for this game today. Culmination, one more game left in the season. Culmination of a great year. I know I've been pessimistic, Mike, but like you said, can't we just get a game today where,
gotta be
where
today.
we roll them? We roll them 42-10, like no interceptions, nobody gets hurt. Is that too much to ask?
Not against a team that's 3-12 and coming from they make such a big deal about coming from the West Coast to the East Coast. We have everything lining up on our way for this game.
But also it's the injuries I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
They're not a healthy team. So they're not.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is an opportunity for the Eagles to go out there and put their foot down. Because as I said in the first hour, and I'll say it until the game ends tonight. Okay, well, it's later this afternoon. Maybe I'll be saying it tonight. I don't know. When I see you, Bill, later tonight. Okay, but it's the idea that the Eagles have to do their job. They go out there and
do their job.
Put their foot down. Stop beating around the bush. Own up to their bleep and go out there and do their job. Because at some point, I don't care. AJ Brown cannot speak to the media because of how frustrated he is and all that stuff. That's all well and good. But you got to take that energy and be productive with it.
Right.
You are paid to do a job.
Right.
You are paid professional athletes. So your job is to go out there and take all of that energy, all that angst, all of that, all that anger, that rage, that whatever's bothering you, you channel that into your game. You tell the offensive line, which will be whole for the first time in over a month.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because Dickerson is back. Juergens is back. You're supposed to be the number one rated offensive line. Play like
it.
You're supposed to be the
Play like
runner,
a champion.
You're supposed AJ Brown, Devonta Smith. The first time in Eagles history that a duo of receivers have 1,000 receiving yards back-to-back years. Play like it.
All right. Now, I just want to real quick. I want to change gears a little bit, shift gears. I think people have been the Sixers played last night without Joel Embiid. And I've heard some people, I'm not going to mention names, be very critical of Joel Embiid. He got legitimately hurt. I saw him twist the ankle the other day.
It looked worse than it actually was.
He came back and played that game.
Yeah.
He's not taking a vacation. He's not taking – guy's legitimately hurt. I think Joel Embiid has been playing like a bear, a beast this year.
There's a reason why he was player of the month.
I know.
Yeah.
And we knew
how's
when he
that
got hurt, what did Dave say and what did we have professional people say?
Right.
It wasn't going to hurt so much that night. It's when they take the sneaker off.
Right.
Then it blows up like a balloon.
Right.
And then it's just worse.
Because I watched the replay of that, Mike. I watched the replay of that, and you could see, Josh, that ankle twist
It rolled.
completely. It rolled.
Yeah, it
and
rolled.
you've had that happen. You
Yeah.
played basketball. I know you've had it probably on both ankles. I know Josh is an athlete. I've had it happen. That hurts.
Billy, were you an athlete?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know, Bill.
Yeah.
You never told us that.
Sure.
I'm just saying. Listen.
He was a wrestler, right, Josh?
No,
He's
that's
a wrestler.
Backman over there. It hurt. It looked
Yeah.
like it hurt.
Yeah.
And for people in the media to be critical and saying that he's taking a vacation, I have to disagree with that.
Well, the reason why there are people who say that, and let's be honest, is because they themselves just don't like Joel Embiid. They secretly have an agenda against him. They don't appreciate him.
Right.
They look at him as this, this damaged goods. And here's what I say to people, and I've mentioned this to Mike Gill on the Sports Bash and Danny Ryan back at the studio. You've heard me bring this up with you and Ryan Rothstein this past week when we were all on the show together. Remember Bill Walton?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1 year, Bill Walton was healthy in Portland.
Right.
What happened?
Won a championship.
They won a championship.
He was
okay?
dominant.
And what happened? He won league MVP, was Finals MVP. If Joel Embiid does just that, who cares about all the other stuff? If Joel Embiid, for 1 year, brings this city a championship, who cares about all the other stuff?
And I don't care how many games he plays. Joel Embiid right now is one of the top players in the league, if not one or two,
Just
right
like,
now.
Just like Walton was back then.
People have been critical, and I have too, about Joel Embiid and his lack of I don't want to say leadership, but being able to play through pain and adversity and stuff like that. And people do question. I'm not questioning it this year.
You want to know the biggest thing with you, Bill? What was his nickname last year? What did we call him?
The human mop.
Have you called him?
No.
You haven't called him once this year.
No,
though.
he hasn't.
That's
He hasn't.
totally different.
He's been on the ground, but it hasn't been as often. He
Yeah.
looks like he wants to stand up more. You know what I mean? In a funny way. But when I see somebody get legitimate, like Joel Embiid, I have to come to his defense. He legitimately twisted his ankle, and he played through the pain. If that doesn't set the tempo for the rest of the guys on the team, I don't know what does.
Just watch him every game.
Yeah.
When he gets the ball at the foul line, if I'm the coach, I tell everybody, get the hell away from him.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to stop him. And when he takes his little step back, little 10-footer, he never misses.
He never misses.
I'd have him
He
take
shoot 90% from the line.
It's literally amazing.
All right, real quick, I want to touch on the Flyers. I know you're not a big hockey guy.
So Billy will talk to me instead.
But Josh, let me look at him. I'll look at him. Josh,
yeah.
Are you like this Flyers team is unbelievably fun to watch? I watched and Mike Carlin, you'll understand this. For the first time in, I want to say 5 years, I watched the whole Flyers game without clicking the TV against Vancouver.
Woo.
Listen, and
you'd have to pay me to do that.
The whole,
Yeah.
you can ask my daughter.
Yeah.
I built a fire and put her down in front of the fireplace with her watch the game. I didn't click once.
Was it a themed blanket?
I don't know.
Barbie. It's a Barbie
It's a
blanket.
Barbie blanket?
Barbie, yeah. Listen, Josh, I didn't click the whole game.
Well, listen, there's a reason why, because they're playing a great brand of hockey.
They are.
It's the best brand of hockey they've played probably in 10 years.
If the Eagles could channel a little bit of that, what the Flyers have right now.
Well, then it's Nick Sirianni's fault, right?
I don't necessarily know.
Because Tortorella is setting the tone.
Oh, he sure
for
is.
that Flyers.
You guys made a great point. Let me ask you this. Would you say the Flyers are playing very free and the Eagles aren't? Like they're having fun. They're having fun.
Yes.
We need that with the Eagles.
Because
even the Sixers are having
Jalen
fun.
Hurts look like he's having fun on the bench.
No.
When he goes back to the bench, he does
Listen,
not
the
look like he's-
Sixers are having so much fun that the game the other night when they won, when they shouldn't have won, right? Patrick Beverly goes on the radio with Tom McGinnis on Friday night. He's the post-game interview, drops an F-bomb on the radio. He's so relaxed. And McGinnis is like, whoa, we're on the radio, Pat. And he's like, oh, my bad. Like, they're so relaxed, the Sixers are, that they're dropping curse words on the radio. Like,
That's the difference between them and the Flyers and the Eagles.
Exactly right. All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors is the best of Philly, best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game today. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point, New Jersey. Tell them the Locker Room sent you.
Sign up for Caesars Rewards today and earn and redeem Atlantic City's best hotel stays and entertainment, nightlife experiences, and more at the Tropicana Atlantic City. Head to the quarter this fall to redeem one-on-one comps and top-tier dining, boutique shopping, and the ultimate IMAX experience featuring the largest screen in South Jersey.
Are the what-ifs keeping you up night? I'm here to tell you about the Stanton Insurance Group. SIG Protection. Life is full of surprises, but with the Stanton Insurance Group, you'll never be caught off guard. Whether it's protecting your home, automobile, business, Stanton will help you select the right insurance coverage at the right price to give you and your family peace of mind when you need it the most. Visit sigprotection.com for a free quote today. That's sigprotection.com. When we return, we got a special guest on the phone. We'll talk to him then. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, Danny Ryan as we broadcast live from the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana right here on 97.3 ESPN.
College football playoff semifinals. First at the Rose Bowl game, number 1 Michigan faces number 4 Alabama. Then at the All-State Sugar Bowl, Washington undefeated. Second-ranked Washington faces number 3 Texas.
Texas is back is not a punchline.
The college football playoff semifinals. Coverage begins New Year's Day at 5 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
It's College Bowl season on 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's home for the College Football National Championship game.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia Star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Pintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Go to get your game on at the Gallery Bar Booking Games in Ocean Casino Resort this football season. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Get in on the parlay while in the middle of a party. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go to the Gallery. Go to Ocean. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
So you're in the middle of a kitchen update, and you can't tell if that's a faucet stem or a flange. With the Home Depot app, doing doesn't miss a beat. It'll find what you need in a snap, and it'll show you how to find it in store with a tap. Or get it delivered free. For doing that doesn't stop. Download the Home Depot app. It's made for doing.
Attention Atlantic County, tired of inflated new car prices? At Springfield Mitsubishi AC, we're breaking the mold. Get up to $4,000 off MSRP on remaining 2023 Outlanders in stock. Save $7,000 when you lease the 23 Hybrid. Don't miss out. This week only. Good credit, bad credit, all credit applications accepted. Drive to Springfield Mitsubishi AC or check us online at springfieldmitsubishiac.com and experience the sure way to buy a car.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, Danny Ryan back at the studio as we get you ready for the Eagles-Cardinals game. And right now on the line, let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome in one of my advertisers, a good friend, a part-time guest. He appears here with us every once in a while. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome in Mark Grimes. Good morning, Mark. Grimesy. There he is, the Grimesy. Happy New Year, Mark Grimes. Mark, I want to take a few moments to thank you for all you do. We appreciate your support in business, and Happy New Year to you and yours. So, Grimesy, we're talking about what's going to make you happy today with the Eagles against the Cardinals. I mean, what do you want to see? Well, and Mike Carlin, Josh, and I, Danny Ryan, back in the studio, we've all agreed that this team needs to fire on all cylinders. We want to see a complete game where we dominate a team like the Cardinals, who are 3-12, error-free football, no turnovers. We want to see Jalen Hurts make the right reads, hit the open man, and make it look easy.
Right? It's fun. Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly
it's so
right.
true. Yeah.
That's exactly right. I mean,
well, it's funny you said that because they were telling a story, Mark. They told a story earlier today. I don't know if you guys heard. So there are 4 people left in this massive survivor pool in Las Vegas right now.
Right.
And the pool is worth almost $10 million. And the one guy, they were talking about splitting it 4 ways. The 4 people who are left, be like, look, we all walk away with something.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know what the one guy said? I don't know if I want to do that because I live in California. I don't know if I want to pay the taxes.
Oh, my gosh. There you go, Grimesy.
Yeah, he moved out there.
Grimes, you need to be down here at the Caesars Sportsbook with us. This place is getting packed. Obviously it's a 1:00 game today. Great atmosphere here. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right, Mark Grimes, we got a few other people to get on. Let me get your prediction for today's game. (38-14). Mike, I'll be happy with that.
That's a great score.
That's a great score. I don't want to see any turnovers. I want to see Jalen Hurts. I want to see him throw for 366 yards, 2 TDs, 3 TDs, no interceptions. And how about Swift running for 100 yards today? Is that too much to ask? All right, Grimes. Oh,
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey, pretty soon you'll be a grandpa. All right, Grimesy. Happy New Year to you and Julie, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy. All right, there he is. Mark Grimes on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline. Now, Mike Carlin, what do we have next?
We are very blessed here. We have my daughter, Sky.
Hello, Sky.
She's home from school, and her boyfriend, Zach. And they both go to Liberty down in Virginia.
And Liberty, aren't they playing it up?
They play Oregon
Tomorrow.
on New Year's Day.
Tomorrow. So
You guys realize Liberty's going to get destroyed tomorrow, right?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
I'm surprised you guys aren't down going to the bowl game.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No, it's out in Arizona.
Yeah.
South Arizona.
All right, Mike, you
Sky-
reach in your pocket and send them out there. will you?
Sky's leaving on a special trip with school-related
Okay.
stuff, and she's got to get back to school actually tomorrow. They're driving. No, on Monday. New Year's Day, they got to drive
Tomorrow
back.
is Monday, Mike.
So I like your Zach. I like your
tomorrow.
jersey. I like that jersey. That's a
Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins.
Yep.
That's the green one.
Weapon X.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that Weapon X.
Yep.
Here, let me turn around. Let me see the back of that. Oh yeah, that's
authentic.
That's really authentic.
That's
It's
authentic.
everything,
It's definitely
man.
real. Yeah.
Real nice. Real
Yeah.
nice. Do you go
So-
to the games? Do you go to the games?
Yeah, my dad has season tickets.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So real quick, so far, what you think of the season, and then give us a score for today.
I mean, we started out hot, but we lost the run game. We're forcing carries to Gainwell, and Hurts just hasn't been stepping up in the pocket. He doesn't step up and make the big throws like he did last year. But I think we'll be okay.
Give us a prediction. What do you think the score is going to be?
Yeah, you have to
30-17
give a
Birds.
prediction because Sky doesn't want to actually give a prediction.
I don't want to talk.
She's a little shy. You're not like your dad. All right, go ahead.
30-17 Birds.
Eagles 30-17. I like it.
Sky, just give us a note of approval.
At
You
least,
can do
at least
approve of
tell
that
us, are
score.
the Eagles going to win today?
Yeah, they're gonna win.
It's good enough.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. All right.
Thanks for
that's
stopping
awesome.
by.
Hey, listen, you can feel the enthusiasm, Bill. I mean, everybody's here. This is so much fun. This is really, like Rhymesy said it, you come down to the casinos, you can't go wrong.
Everyone.
We just hope the Eagles can
No injuries, Billy.
no injuries today.
None. On a game like today where we know we're going to win. Hey, trust me, I'd rather win by a point with no injuries than win by 20 points and have a couple injuries.
Yep. All right, agreed. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the game today? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point. Tell them the Locker Room sent you.
The ultimate game day experience awaits you at Caesars Sportsbook at Tropicana Atlantic City. Watch and bet on your favorite NFL teams all season long with 180 seats, VIP booths, massive screens. The Caesars Sportsbook at Tropicana is the place to be. Book your experience at Caesars.com/AC.
Okay, you want to have an exceptional meal? Get down to La Scala's Beach House. La Scala's is in Brigantine. It opened this summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian-American and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll enjoy their famous pizza, daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're open Wednesday through Sunday. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. Every Thursday night is Brigantine night, live music from 6 to 9 p.m. One free signature pizza per table. That's right. Drink specials include $2 Miller Lite, $3 Peronis, and $4 house wines. La Scala's got a huge wraparound bar, big screen TVs. The food's phenomenal. Go to the LaScalasBeachHouse.com, the website, get the menu. Let's eat. When we return, we'll talk with the fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, Danny Ryan back in the studio as we broadcast live in the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, everybody. It's Mike Gill from the Sports Bash. I want to take the time to wish all of our amazing listeners in South Jersey the happiest holiday season. I love the opportunity to get to talk to you guys each and every day right here on the Sports Bash on 97.3 ESPN. It has been an unbelievable 2023, and we look forward to being back right here on the Sports Bash in 2024. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you in 2024.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Hi, this is Brian Propp, Flyer Hall of Famer. My wife Eileen and I opened a new health business in Marlton, New Jersey called Prime IV Hydration and Wellness.
Prime IV offers a range of IV hydration therapies designed to enhance your well-being, appearance, and performance. Look better, feel better, and perform better. Did you know that when you take oral vitamins, you only get 20 to 30% of the nutrients? IV therapy provides 100% absorption immediately into your bloodstream. Call us today at 856-545-1122 to get a free consult from our registered nurses. Again, 856-545-1122 to book your appointment or follow us on Facebook.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Happy first day back at work. Can't wait to see you tonight. We're so proud of you.
There are many reasons to start recovery. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, we are here to help. Call us. Our trained counselors are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help. Your recovery is within reach. Call 844-REACH-NJ to learn about medication that can support your recovery. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
When my daughter gets a cold, I have a secret weapon. DayQuil Kids Berry from Vicks. DayQuil Kids is specially formulated to treat kids' most bothersome cold and cough symptoms quickly. And the best part is that DayQuil Kids Berry tastes really great. Aren't you supposed to be resting? Maybe.
DayQuil Kids Berry. The kids' berrylicious daytime congestion, coughing, stuffy head, stuffy nose, just for kids medicine. Safe for kids 6 years plus.
I hate free money and finishing first. Said no one ever. At Raceway Nissan, you'll finish first during the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Finish first with 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 90 days. Plus, get complimentary oil changes for up to 3 years with every new vehicle. And right now, finish first by leasing a 23 Nissan Altima for $259 a month. Stop by Raceway Nissan today or visit online at racewaynissanNJ.com. Approved credit. Offer ends 1/2/24.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile.
You know, Mike, listen to this Eagles fly song. I'm getting pumped up.
1 o'clock game. Let's go.
Come on, Josh. as we broadcast live at the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana for Week 17 in the NFL. Eagles-Cardinals, 1 o'clock. I like the 1 o'clock game, Mike Carlin.
Who doesn't?
Right? We like the 1 o'clock games, but it is what it is. Let's get a win. We need a big win. And speaking of winning, I got eliminated from the fantasy football. Josh, I got beat.
You're out.
I got crushed.
The finals. I'm not even in the finals. I'm in the third place game. The finals are Jim McClain, who's the director of sales at Town Square Media.
All right.
For our station, 97.3 ESPN, other stations, and my buddy, my fantasy football guy, comes on my show every week, Andy McNamara.
Okay.
To the point where Andy had me come on his show yesterday to quote. And I told him, I was like, and we have Brian Hartley coming on. I'm sure Brian can speak to this. There's nothing worse than being the guy on the other end of a historic performance.
Right.
Because Andy had Amari Cooper last week.
Which he had
Amari Cooper had like 250 yards
Right.
and like 2 touchdowns. It was like it's actually statistically the greatest game in Browns history for an offensive player. I was on the other end of that. So it's like, of course I lost.
All right, every Sunday we get the talk to the fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley, brought to you by Charlie's Bar and Restaurant in Summers Point, serving lunch, dinner, and spirits. Watch all the big games while enjoying their famous wings. Check out their full menu at charliesbar.com. Call for takeout at 609-927-FOOD. That's 609-927-3663. Meet your friends at Charlie's Bar at the shore since 44. It's Charlie's Bar. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room my fantasy football guru and yours, Brian Hartley. Good morning, Brian. Carlin, this guy ceases to amaze me. He never ceases to amaze me. That's why he's my guru.
He's your guru.
I don't want to make you give your an ego, but Brian, you one reason why I got you years ago because of all the tournaments you win. You're unbelievable. Not after what I paid you this morning.
Gotta go Ric Flair on that. Well, don't ask Carlin because he doesn't play fantasy football anymore. All right. Right.
Can I go first? Only
Sure.
because I'm just going to go with name recognition.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Henry.
That's me.
That's why you're both wrong.
Yeah, probably, but that's what I would say.
No, the reason I say Reed also is because the Packers are playing for a playoff spot right now. The Titans, they don't really need Henry to go out there and have a big game. If you don't have a big game, it's not the end of the world. Whereas the Packers, they're going to be in a shootout tonight because remember, no Jair Alexander tonight, no Stokes. So the Packers defense is going to be leaky like a faucet that needs to be fixed by the plumber, while the Packers are going to play catch up the whole game.
Henry, guys. Alabama guy.
Oh, get out of here.
So
I'm going with Alabama.
You think Mike and I are wrong, but guess what? He's a proven commodity, man.
That's
the
what I'm going with.
He has the potential to bust it out and have a big game.
See, Hartley's right. This is why you lose, because you don't pay attention to matchups.
Well,
styles make fights, Billy.
Yeah, but the guy's a great player. He's got a proven track record of being a great runner.
Yeah,
What's to say he can't bust it
Yeah,
out?
well, Pacquiao was a great fighter until he ran into Floyd Mayweather and neutralized him.
But Josh,
styles make fights,
and experience also helps a lot. It makes is an important component to picking a player. Somebody that's
Especially he knows he's not having the best year.
Right.
This could be. I need a game or two that's for next year. Actually,
that's my endpoint. That's Carlin's endpoint, guru.
And I don't play in the league, and Billy got out of the league.
Actually, I think we are.
Just listen to me.
Go the other
Okay?
way. Right. That's right. That's right. All
So
right.
in other words, you're listening to me.
All right.
Got it.
All right, it's week 17 in the NFL fantasy football guru Brian Hartley. Give us your picks. All right, fantasy football guru Brian Hartley. It is New Year's Eve, and the Eagles are facing a 3-12 Arizona Cardinal team. Jonathan Gannon coming back to the link for the first time with his team. What do you think the Eagles? Well, first of all, what do you want to see from the Eagles? Number one, and number two, give us a prediction of the score. Yeah. $30-17. That's pretty convincing. I mean, it's like
It'll be a touchdown.
Mark, like Carlin and I are looking for more like a 42-10 score, but I'll take it, Guru. Listen, man, we really appreciate you. We enjoy having you as a participant in our show, and you add a lot to it. We really thank you. Happy New Year to you and your family, and we'll see you next year. Go Birds. All right, there he is, the fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley, with his big pick. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for today's game tonight. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give a call at 609-927-2921. That's Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point, New Jersey. Tell them the Locker Room saying.
Your ultimate game day experience awaits you at Caesars Sportsbook at Tropicana, Atlantic City. Watch and bet on your favorite NFL teams all season long with 180-plus seats, VIP booths, massive screens. The Caesars Sportsbook at Tropicana is the place to be. Book your experience at Caesars.com/AC.
Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. For you aware, their private business network they call a Legacy Club. Every month, they'll have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. Look around, Carlin. Look at the crowd. It's building. It's building.
It is building.
Well, speaking of the crowd, come on the other side. We got some texts to get to at 609-403-0973. We got some listener predictions, Billy, where to get to before we hear from you and Mike Carlin on the other side.
All right, when we return. All right, we are broadcasting live from the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, Danny Ryan back at the studio. right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. It's week 17, and the Eagles are bringing in the new year by hosting the Arizona Cardinals. New Year's Eve at the Link.
Here comes the rush. They've got him! Jalen Carter.
Eagles Radio Network coverage begins New Year's Eve at noon. Merrill and Mike call all the action starting at 1 p.m. This is South Jersey's official home for Philadelphia Eagles football. 97.3 ESPN. Brought to you by
GMS Law. Make the right call with 4 convenient locations to serve you and at gmslaw.com. Boardwalk Honda. Shop our lineup of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned Hondas online at boardwalkhonda.com. The Fan Zone at Sun Valley Pools. Unique fan gear and gifts for every fan of every team. Cape Regional Health System. Your healthcare partner for a healthier life in Cape May County. Jersey Shore Federal Credit Union. Choose better banking. And South Jersey Gas.
97.3 ESPN FM is your official home in South Jersey for Eagles football.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste, it's all my baby place. Randazzo's Pizza, this one right here from. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, it's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you find.
Winning means keeping our community safe. I'm Hassan Reddick, linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles. 59% of our adults report experiencing gun violence or know someone who has. Just like we focus on our training, we need to focus on proper gun storage.
Firearms should be locked out of reach of children and only accessible by you.
If you notice any warning signs of violence, speak up. Tell someone who can help.
Let's tackle gun violence together. Visit CamdenCounty.com/gun safety to learn more.
My dad has a cold, but also has high blood pressure. That's why I got him Vicks DayQuil High Blood Pressure for max strength daytime relief. Unlike some ordinary cold medicines, it's specially formulated for people like my dad. DayQuil High Blood Pressure is sugar-free, alcohol-free, and decongestant-free.
Vicks DayQuil High Blood Pressure. The daytime, non-drowsy, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, cold, and flu for people with high blood pressure.
Like my dad.
Medicine. Use as directed.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Caesars Sportsbook inside the Tropicana for Week 17 in the NFL. The Eagles and the Cardinals at 1 o'clock. And Carlin, we got people coming up giving us predictions. This place is packed.
They want to be part of the show.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, Jim, who's a loyal, he comes out all the time and sits with us out here. He says the Eagles win 39-20. That's a close score. It's 9-point difference. I wouldn't be happy with that.
I'm not happy with that at all.
No. Right now, Josh, we have some people that are sending text messages in.
Yeah, throughout the show, people text in at 609-403-097. Let's rattle off some of their thoughts on the game. Jeff in Ocean City, his prediction is 31-14. He says the defense will get 2 takeaways. There will be 3 sacks. Eagles are currently 11-0 when they score 21 or more points.
Wow.
That's from Jeff in Ocean City. Guys, thoughts?
31-14. I'd be satisfied with that, I guess.
I'd be satisfied with that if that 14 they scored was like a couple minutes left, where it was really 31-7 kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd have no problem.
Another texter from Joey says, good morning, guys. Let's end the year on a great note. I think the Eagles offense will be firing on all cylinders against this Cardinals defense. I think that our D will come up big today. We are overdue for a big game. Go Birds.
Does he give you a prediction?
He did not give a prediction.
Okay.
Joey D in Ventnor
Joey
chimes in.
D.
He says, Happy New Year, fellas. I listen to every show. Thank you for getting me through my day. Sports is life.
Nice.
It's been an awesome sports year. Thank all of you. Go all the Philly sports teams. Go Birds, Joey D and Ventnor.
I can I echo that same sentiment. I mean, this has been a lot of fun. We love talking sports, and great crowd here today, Mike Carlin.
And I got one more for
It's
you.
great.
Dan and EHT. He says, Happy New Year, guys. Eagles will win 24-20. Eagles will win
24.
whatever year it is, whether it's 23 or 24.
24-20.
Man,
That's a close game, Josh.
That's anybody's game.
Yeah. All right, Carlin. Let's have you break it down. Let's get your prediction.
I think it's going to be two ways for the defense to stop this. I think you're going to have Jordan and Davis do their thing, and you're going to have Sweat and Reddick on the outside. Containment for the quarterback, because all he likes to do is run and get out to the outside.
And the Eagles have problems with mobile. Chris Franklin said it.
You stop those two things, I think they're going to struggle to score 10 points. Flip side, I think the offense is going to do. This is finally a coming out party against a team that's terrible. 42-10.
42-10. Mike Carlin. Josh, I'm going to save you for last because I got Mike Gill just texted in. He said, Mike Gill just texted in. He said, Happy New Year to the locker room crew and Happy New Year to Mike, and we'll be seeing you later on. Looking forward to that. Mike Gill, ready for Mike Gill's prediction?
Go ahead.
Mike Gill has the Eagles winning 29-18.
That's a score.
Kind of a different
a little
score.
Different score, yeah.
It's enough to make me.
He came up with it somehow.
Right?
He sees it.
29-18. Mike Gill, what say you? I'll go next. I'll save you for last.
Okay.
All right. We'll let you ring out.
Well, first of all, for you, give your Danny Ryan back in the studio.
Yeah, Danny, what am I talking
We got to
about?
rope Danny in. We got 5 minutes left in this show, so
That's
we don't
right.
need to rush here. But Danny, why don't you jump on the mic and give us your prediction for the game?
Yeah, I don't think this game covers the spread similar to Mike Gill's predictions, so I'm going to go 31-21 Birds, a nice 10-point win, and it's not the dominant blowout that you see the teams like the Cowboys doing, but I think it's a convincing win. They push the right buttons and they win the turnover battle.
So, Danny, you don't think it's going to be a convincing win? Will that satisfy you?
Of course not. I'm never satisfied, Billy, but we'll go into next week, heading into the Meadowlands, thinking we're probably going to lose that game, but whatever. I think it'll be a better win today. No, I do think they're going to win today. I think the Giants game might be a little bit of a trap game. Last week of the season, they might have their seeding wrapped up. Who knows? And then, obviously they're on the road, and we'll see how they play. But, yeah, I got 31-21 Birds over the Cardinals.
Well, you guys always accuse me of being pessimistic and a hater. I'm not going to be happy, Mike, until I get Mike Carlin and I are we're in the same thought process. He says 42-10. I'm not going to be happy. I want to see a gigantic blowout, Danny Ryan. I'm not going to be satisfied unless they prove to me that they got it going on.
I mean, you and everybody else, Billy, that's really what the narrative has been over the past week. The Giants game wasn't a blowout, and they needed to establish some dominance, and that's what they have to do today. But I don't see like a 21-point win, a 14-point win. I'm going more with a 10-point. Convincing enough for me, but not a blowout.
Danny, here's also to echo what Mike Carlin said. I want to see Jalen Hurts on the sideline talking to his players, and I don't want to see the team bickering. I want to see, you know what I mean? I want to see a kumbaya moment, if you will.
High five,
a high five and smiles. It's New Year's Eve. You're up against a 3-12 team. You're expected to win and expected to win big. And I'm not going to be happy until I have it.
I'm sorry, Billy. Give your score real quick.
All right, my score is 40-16.
Wow.
40-16. How about that?
That'd be a good one.
If it's 40-16, we'll all be happy. What I was going to say is oh my God, I'm losing my train of thought here. Give me a second.
But Danny, no, but when you say Mike says 42-10, I say 40-16. The majority of people in Philadelphia are doubters anyway, right? We're all we've always
Negadelphia.
We've been disappointed. We need to erase that.
Yeah, I agree.
This team needs to cleanse itself.
A palate cleanse?
A palate cleanse.
Yeah.
And set the tempo going into next week and into the playoffs.
The only way the
gotta
fans
have
will be
some momentum.
happy is if they show shades of last season, and they haven't really done that so much this year. What I was going to say was a lot of the media and the reporters aren't going to really be concerned so much about the blowout. They're going to be concerned if A.J. Brown speaks after the game with that drama going on. So.
Yeah, but guess what? If Jalen Hurts throws 3 touchdowns, two to A.J. Brown,
Yeah, he'll be
1
talking.
to Devontae Smith, and he gets like 11 touches, 90 yards, 110 yards. Devontae Smith similar, and even Swift gets say like 100 yards, 90 to 110 yards. I think it's going to be.
I don't want to hear
everybody's
from
gonna be-
anybody.
Yeah, you won't hear from anybody.
You won't hear
There's
from
a
anybody?
Buffalo Bills fan. We got a Buffalo Bills fan in the crowd.
There he goes.
See that? Look at that.
I do see that.
Place is jumping, Josh.
It is.
All right, Josh.
So what's
With what-
the reason
with my-
why you kept me last? There's got to be some rationale for this.
It's because you think you're the voice of reason. I want to. I don't know.
Well,
I
hear
just
that.
figured I'd give you the floor last.
With this
I know,
crew,
the
he's the
voice
voice
of
of reason.
Exactly.
Because I'm passionate. I'm a fan, right?
Yeah.
Mike Carlin, he tries to be both, right? With
Try a little bit of both.
and objective. You try to be always objective.
I'm no fun.
You're
that's
no
why.
fan.
Yeah.
He is deep inside, though, kid Danny Ryan.
So here's the deal. So Mike Carlin brought up a point to me before we hit the break, and it's influenced my pick here. So Carlin was asking me about what the over total was for the Eagles. So the Eagles over under is 30.5. The Cardinals is 17.5. Well, last time I checked, 30 minus 17 is 13 points, which means the Vegas books are telling you that the Eagles are going to cover the spread. So, and because of that, I am going to believe the Vegas odds makers that the Eagles will cover the spread. So I think the Eagles will win 35-17.
30. Guess what, Mike? I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
That's a
I'll be very
blowout.
happy,
But
yeah.
that's, all right, now, one thing, look at this. All down the road, everybody's picking the Eagles. Now, I can't – I don't know anybody would pick the Cardinals.
Almost everybody's in the 30s.
But everybody's in the 30s with the exception of
27.
Jimmy and
Yeah.
Mike Gill. But he's 1 point away
1
from
point.
it. So we're all in the same philosophy.
We're
that
seeing
they-
high scoring today.
Right.
Against a team that's won 3 games.
Right.
We should see a high scoring game.
And they don't have, and their defense isn't very good. The only question is, can the Eagles get out to an early lead?
Halftime. I
And
want to
then-
be able to relax at halftime. That's not asking much.
Gentlemen, it's been a lot of fun this year.
Absolutely.
2023 has been a blast.
Bring on 24.
Yeah, bring on 24. I'm looking forward to it. Mike Carlin, thanks for everything you've done for this year, for the show. We really appreciate it. Josh, as always, we rely on you to
We're
tell
not
us-
here
Get
without
the headset on. 30
headset
seconds,
on.
he's yelling at us. Danny Ryan.
Gotta
back-
go to the bathroom. 2
Yeah.
minutes. 2 minutes.
Danny Ryan back to the studio. Thank you so much. You do an outstanding job. And Happy New Year to you and yours. Hopefully I'll see you later on today.
I don't think I'll be able to make Mr. Gill's party, so I won't see you later today. But yeah, thank you very much, Billy. Great show as always. Happy New Year to you and yours.
Happy New Year to all everybody, all the listeners out there, all the Eagles fans. Let's get a big win today.
Let's go, Birds.
And
Let's
go
go.
Birds. Eagles, Cardinals, 1 o'clock today. Tomorrow, of course, it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. We got a Michigan, big bowl games tomorrow. Got it all going on. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Sunday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Happy New Year to everybody out there. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see you next year. Let's go, Birds.
The preceding program was paid for by the